So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Shifted it to the flank. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? York! He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Messi, Gullit. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they've got rid. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Totti. Oh, it's Van Basten. Pinches it off him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nakata. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's going to be disappointed with that. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And he cuts out the supply. Gilberto Silva. Mateus. Gullit. Can he put it away? He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Foot in. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Gullit. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Son Heung-min. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's really well cleared. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. He could be in here. Totti. Oh, that's... And the finish! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Gullit. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Chance to shoot now. And he's cut it out. Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Messi. Gullit. Totti. Now it's Van Basten. That's a little off target. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit. Gilberto Silva. Gullit has found the net here, of course. And it's Van Basten. He's played him through. He's had a shot! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Nakata. Totti. Mateus. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Ajax head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Gullit. Xavi Alonso. Nakata.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's away. Shapes to shoot! It's there! The second half sparks straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, it's come loose. Gullit. Davids calmly anticipates. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now it's Gullit. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? He's got the shot away! Goal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Interesting ball. Now it's Messi. He's onside. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The referee's awarded a free kick.
The attendance for this
That's
match
caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Adams. Maldini. Van Basten. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And here's Van Basten. Mateus. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. And it's Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. Now it's Totti. Pull it. Van Basten. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Hullet. No way he was going to let him past. And it's Hullet. That's an excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 8, Paras. Number 13, Sado.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field is number 11, Bale.
David Villa. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a shade optimistic. He's had it taken off him. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hit! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gilberto Silva. He's got away. Mateus! He's got a goal! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character, As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see, we
and
are all
welcome to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge gets his pass away, and he's quick to snatch it. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
And it's Veron. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I can't ignore Xavi, can I? You know, he can run a game on his own, and we can expect him to dictate and direct how this pans out too. He's a phenomenal little passer and mover.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. And here's Baggio. Spread neatly. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Totti. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And he's all... Bullets!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got away. Pullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rice. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice ploughing through the middle. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Totti. Passes short and sharp. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Totti. Now there's a fine, decent hit! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Totti. And the shot! And again they run up against stubborn defending, and he's managed to get free. Hits one! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's...
Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Messi. Here's the cross. Thuram tries to clear. He's gone forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. Ajax looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. Totti. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pullet. Rice. And it's Baggio. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Baggio. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Ajax just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Just a quick request
Ajax
today for everybody
sitting
to
pretty
please
here at
kindly
half-time.
remove any
2-0
cars
up.
parked on the road outside the stadium.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Rijkaard. Pullet. Totti has created one goal already. Veron. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice, given the lift of his goal. He's found a way through. Pull it. Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Ajax find a position of real strength now.
Ajax are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
This might spell danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hullet. Messi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gilberto Silva. Now it's Hullet. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Nice sequence of passes, this. Veron was in no mood for any of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. Turan. And it's Totti. Now Gilberto Silva. Interesting ball. Great ball if he can get there. Rice. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Shapes to shoot. And he should have made it 4.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Veron, he's found a way through. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Ajax can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Pull it. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's had a hit! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Lahm makes the interception.
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Rice. And it's Baggio. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Big chance! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
And that's that. Ajax can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
From stands located by the gates.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Ajax definitely impressing me here, especially...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Totti.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
You mean Dennis? Decent hit! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played. Griezmann. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's face-to-face with the keeper. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior. Totti. Oh, that's delightful. Stood up well to him there. He shapes to shoot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard. Rice. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's another good win of the ball. Griezmann touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yeah. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. Almost half an hour in now. Totti. Now it's Rice. Oh, good ball. Shots up. And the shot! No way through. In he goes again! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Serán sustituidos por
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Gullit! And he's missed it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Vieira. Batistuta. Ajax heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Half-time getting close now. Rice works it forward. And here's Totti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that could set him on his way. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Rice.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Now Foden. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's nice. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Ajax utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That's a good ball out wide. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rice. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Ajax are having a ball here. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Totti. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Can he get it through?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Batistuta. Totti has found the net here, of course. Mbappe. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Turan. Well, they could break here. Rice.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
There's the hit! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. Rice. Mbappe. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. Foden. And it's Totti. And here's Mbappe. Tonali gets across and deals with it. Thuram calmly anticipates. Pull it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior. Batistuta. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Totti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Neuer with the clearance.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So that's it. It is all over. Ajax can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He might be in here!
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Ajax presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hermes. And that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Split! Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Amrabat is the team's great visionary. A real chance if he can get through. That's a fabulous ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Rice. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi. David Villa. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's had a hit! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. We have already started here. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! David Villa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Torres. And here's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great chance! Costa Curta gets it clear. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to dink it in. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rice, and he was alert to it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Mbappe. It's run loose here. David Villa. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gilberto Silva. Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's had it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And that's been won straight back. Ajax are one down despite having the better chances here. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. David Villa. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He can run onto that, and he's straight offside. Lam. Out of play for a throw. Beckenbauer.
Ajax truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi, great ball if he can get there. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's in! Nice, now the finish! And it's in! Ajax are level! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Ajax, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams clears.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Trameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Pullet in acres of space out wide. Bayer catches it safely. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
How do
you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back on the way. Tchouaméni. David Villa. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa. And here's Griezmann. David Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe. And it's Gullit. Baresi. Griezmann. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Griezmann. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. No way through. David Villa. Oh, great! Decent hit! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass has gone astray. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Gullit. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Griezmann. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni. Costa Curta. David Villa looking to add to his goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tchouaméni. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Now it's Messi. Rice wins the duel this time. Gullit. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni. And it's Neymar. Griezmann. David Villa. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pinches it off him. Muscular approach does pay off here. David Villa. Gilberto Silva.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
David Villa.
There will be 1 minute added
Adams
time.
gets good distance on it. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. And we're done. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To give your support to our better stadium.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. David Villa. David Villa tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Ernest. McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rodri to McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Haaland. Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It looks a good ball through. McAllister. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. Rodri concedes a free kick for that. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Alexander-Arnold.
Air Force Club clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Pete.
Up he goes! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ernest. Now Gilberto Silva. Rice. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Haaland. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
David Villa. Rice. And here's Hullet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now Gilberto Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Played back. Rice plays a delicate ball. David Villa! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can... Heads it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Adams does really well there, strong defending.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
And here's Hullet. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Sané. Messi gets good distance on it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ajax have fired themselves in front. Shot a goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bastoni cuts it out. And here's Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Sané. And he's being shifted off it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rice. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Rice. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they conjure from this one? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Owen. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Sends it crossfield. No, again there's no way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hullet. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not...
Hits one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Drogba. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hullet, looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. And it's Baggio. Now it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu. David Villa. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Baggio. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It's really well manoeuvred. And it's Baggio. It's a sharp pass. Tomiyasu gets over and intercepts. Fiddles it through. Can he finish? Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. He's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Ajax really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And he cuts out the supply. He's going to be disappointed with that. And they win it back again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? Palmer. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Drogba. Tomiyasu calmly anticipates. Roberto Baggio. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is Stuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That is Stuta! And that has been cleared.
Ajax really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. And here's Hullet. Opts to play it back. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he can he finish? Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on...
And we've reached half-time. Ajax head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, and that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Hullet. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ernest. Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. And for a moment you felt that was going some... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there.
Batistuta, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Drogba! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ajax have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Drogba. Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Ernest. Chance here to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Oh, what a climb! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's fabulous. Drill and the finish! Goal! Ajax! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ajax are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ajax take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, it's not getting there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Batistuta might just make this. And it's Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Big chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ajax take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence. Over to the left. Batistuta. Thuram makes the
Ci
interception.
saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Totti chooses to go cross-field. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge, that is a great pick-out. Griezmann. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up. Fires from distance.
They need to play this.
And there goes the final whistle. Ajax have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And we're underway. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Gavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kimmich. Gavi.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike.
Climbs up big! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gavi, real chance here. Picked out, decent hit! Now he's off and running. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. It's a lovely, neat pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi. David. Kashima Antlers leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Akanji, and it's Lewandowski. Gavi could move up a gear here. Quality ball. Now it's David. Well, the counter could be on here. McAllister. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's managed to get free. Gavi. Now this could... Has a goal! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. A lot of... He's had a hit! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Threads one in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ooh, delicate chip through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gavi. And here's Musiala. Oh, super ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's heaved it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Parking in the area around the
This
stadium
looks
is
well
strictly
and truly
forbidden.
sewn up
Please use
already,
parking
Peter,
provided by
but
the club
please
or any
feel
other
free
paid
to
parking
forget what I've
facilities
just
in the
said
area.
if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Kashima Antlers have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Otto. That's been drilled forward. Van der Ven cuts it out. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Lewandowski! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's running through. Mbappe. Great! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Lewandowski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lewandowski.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread neatly. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. That's a clever-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Deftly away. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Musiala against the crossbar. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
That's played into space. And they've got rid. Now it's Pedri. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Jonathan David. Coming on the field, number 21, Matthias Cunha. Number 22,
That's good running with the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neatly clipped into space.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cleared away. very much into the last knockings.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 3
Gavi
minutes added time.
engages and forces him off the ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's picked his way through. Van der Ven.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Werner. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
My thanks to Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. blows the whistle, and here we go. Now it's David. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, super find. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi, well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gavi, he's had it taken off him. And it's played forward. Now it's Thuram. David. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. He won't be happy with that one. It's gone for a throw-in. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I like the look of Lucas Hernandez, who actually comes from a family of footballers where both his father and brother are defenders. A defender very much in the modern mould, good with his feet, which makes him a very good fit for teams that like to play that passing game from their defence.
Okay. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through, and the shot! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Yamal. Big header! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Yamal. AC Milan could counter here. Trauda. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Gavi. Thuram. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's had a hit! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Yamal. Can he latch on to this? Now it's David. Mohamed Salah. He's got the shot away! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's well spotted. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Kashima Antlers head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again then. Over to the other side. Odo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gavi going full tilt down the left. And it's Salah. He's in a good position here. Bellingham! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi, played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Couldn't squeeze it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fiddles it through. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Thuram. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Salah. And he's managed to get free. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Lewandowski.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Header! In he goes again.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Alvarez. Rafinha. Alvarez. Kimmich. David. Akanji makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hernandez. Alvarez. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. It carries far too far and out of play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Interesting ball. It's a promising position. Kimmich. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Foot in. Milan have a free kick. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram. Oh, perfectly measured that. And there's green grass ahead of him. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Header! No, not the best of headers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. Good running, strong and purposeful. David. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Gavi. I think we're just about done here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He has found the way through. Gavi. Chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And this the perfect opportunity to create. He's gone for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Kashima Antlers are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Volunteers for each block. Please
Mohamed
report
Salah
to the start.
taking it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's away we go then. That is a little undercooked. And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale, now it's Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bale did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through.
That was lovely, that.
And it's Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David. And it's Totti. Costa Curta. Kashima Antlers are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Roberto. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Belletti. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Short changes him with that pass. He's picked his way through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Kashima Antlers have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tchouameni. Roberto. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. He could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Swings it across.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bale. He can run onto that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. De Bruyne.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Kashima Antlers looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Costa Curta.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's surging through. Now it's De Bruyne. Turns and goes back.
Temps additionnel,
Roberto.
1 minute.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, this looks sharp. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing! And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Kashima Antlers in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
Look, movement creates more options.
And he'll shoot here. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He is through. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Loose ball has another go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle, gets into some space. Oh, shooting chance! Pedri. Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Kimmich. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space here. Belletti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. Oh, what has happened here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Abiati with the clearance. Good effort from distance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's De Bruyne. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Now it's David. Now the finish! Bale. Looking for options for movement. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Paris Saint-Germain seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
There's the shot! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control. He's cut it out. Van Bouten. Belletti. No, he's not getting his way this time. Belletti. And he's intervened well there. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.